Hi, is this thing on? Can you hear me? Today I'm going to make a pretty fall colored arrangement for my friend Sabrina. She's an old friend of mine, we go way back, and she's on a new business adventure and I'd like to bring her some flowers. So, as you can see, I have my beautiful fall colored array of bunches of flowers. A lot of these are mums, which are super inexpensive to use in all arrangements because they take up a good amount of space and they're cheap at the store. I got most of these at Trader Joe's, by the way. So I have all different colored mums. I have some beautiful like fuchsia colored mums. I have some chartreuse green colored ones here. I have these kind of wineish colored ones. I just think all these like beautiful orange, they'll be so pretty together. I got some sunflowers, not sure. And then these pretty purple colored roses. They're so pretty. Here's a tip. When I'm at the store and I'm buying a bunch of roses, you first look at them to see if they're pretty or not, and these ones are. They're pretty open, so they're a little bit older, but I just give the heads a little bit squeeze, and if they like squish closed almost, they're really old, so you probably shouldn't get them, but if they have a little bit of a firmness to them, they'll last you a bit longer. So here's my container that I'm using for Sabrina. It's in the theme of what I want to give her the flowers for, so that's why I chose this container. You could choose anything. Put flowers in like pretty much anything. This isn't a flower container. It's like a kitchen utensils holder. So it's perfect for her. But you can get any kind of container, and I'll do so many different arrangements in different containers as I go along my journey with you. Okay, so basically I have my cutting shears. Got them on Amazon, nothing fancy. And then I just start arranging my flowers. A lot of times I group them together. So my kind of rule of thumb is I don't like super tall stems showing unless it's like a huge arrangement, and this isn't going to be a huge arrangement. So I'm going to cut my stems just so that they're a couple inches from the top of the container. So I just literally set it up to that and then cut the stem and put it in. So I'll do like a few roses. You can also use the rose that you cut as a measure. See how that looks? I forgot to show you that I have these pretty magnolia leaves. It's one of my friend Sabrina's favorite trees, so I'm gonna put them in this arrangement. You have to pick off some of the leaves because it's too many. You know, typical florists say to add the greens first, but I don't always do that. Sometimes I just add the green in for a little touch of green at the end. I have to see what my arrangement is feeling like. Then as you get the flowers in, they'll kind of fan out like that. Okay, so here I go. I'm gonna stick with my bunches of roses. And it's better not to cut the stems too short. And I always take the greenery off. Sorry, I'm going off on a tangent here. I cut all the greenery off because you can't see it anyways. And if it's in the water, it'll just make the water turn bad more quickly and get moldy. So cut the greens off on the bottom of the stems, and don't cut your stems too short because you can't add a couple inches back on, but you can always cut them shorter when you get them into your container if you decide they're too long. When I used to have my flower business, I would take off all the leaves and everything before I started making my arrangement, so I was super organized. Now I just wing it when I'm doing it. Now I'm going to turn my arrangement to show you a little bit. Constantly for this kind of arrangement, be turning it in a circle to see what it's looking like as you go along. So like I said, you can use any flowers. Maybe there's another color theme or whatever's going on in your house. As far as colors go, you can choose whatever colors you want, whatever's in season at the time. We're lucky here in LA, we have flowers all year round. I'm gonna have to take a look every once in a while, make sure I'm on track here. So you might see the bad back end of it for a bit. So I like to group in colors a lot, or like, you know, this color, kind of clump them, and then all comes together and looks good in the end. And like maybe, like I wouldn't put all purple colored flowers on one side, I would kind of mix up. Think of it that way too. Now I'll use this pretty fuchsia mum. By the way, my friend Sabrina, when the flowers are spent and she throws them away, then she can use this to put kitchen utensils in and stuff. I do like containers that are multi-purpose because who needs 500 glass vases that all look the same, right? I also forgot to mention that there's water in here, not floral foam. So it's just water, and I'm just sticking the stems into the water in the container. Okay, I need some green. Actually, I don't even know if I'll use these leaves might be a bit much. I'm gonna take it out for now. Bye-bye. I'm definitely gonna use this green over on this side as well. Lovely day out here today. It's kind of chilly for us in LA. I know my family in Canada would laugh at me, but it's cold here. How's that looking so far, peeps? Need more green over here. Looks like a pretty fall colored arrangement so far. What's this guy doing? There we go. This rose, see how it looks like that? What's prettier is this one's prettier. It has more full, even looking opening. Also, you can take off the spent petals that are brown. So I need to add some of this purple over to this side over here to balance it. Don't be afraid to take it out if one's not in the right place. Carefully. Groups of 3s and 5s are good, so make sure you don't typically just have like one of something somewhere. I might use a sunflower, but I don't care for this color. Let's see. To make it a little more funky, I'm gonna take off the yellow petals. So, okay, people, take them off, take them off. I do this all the time in my arrangements and it looks really cool. What it does is it gives you a bit of green and brown color to break up different colors that you have, or maybe the yellow's too bright for your arrangement. See? So just take it off. Nobody said you can't take the petals off. It's okay. That's how we think outside the box, peeps. Funny, some people will be like, what is that? Well, it's a good old-fashioned sunflower. You can still see a little of the yellow around the brim of the brown part. It's all good. Okay, I did it. See that? Okay, so let's see how this works in here. That looks cool. So I'm gonna do a few more of those. Here we go. This is how I make my eyes on my flower girls. Looks like eyelashes. Carefully pull at the bottom, right at the base of the yellow part. I'm not gonna clump those together. I'm going to separate them. So it gives a little dimension to the arrangement. Okay, so let me try this magnolia again, but I don't think it will go in this kind of container very well. It's not the right kind of container for these because they just stick up. No. Sorry, Sabrina. I have to make you a different one with just magnolias. That would be cool too. Put a bunch of magnolias in a container. So I think this looks pretty good. Do I have any spots that need something? So now to finish it off, I have this cute little utensils sign that I'm going to wrap around. You can find these probably at like Michael's and stuff. This came with another container that I bought one time. So pick your best side for your front. I like this because I can see all the different colors. I'm going to place my ribbon around and then keep going around. And this will take a place of a ribbon. And you don't always have to put ribbons on. I do not always, but sometimes it just kind of finishes off your arrangement. Here's my finished product. I think I'm all done. There it is. What do you think? I think she'll like it. Tune in next time for another amazing episode. Bye! Mwah.